You like that? You like a little angle change? Oh, I wobbled it a little. It's a work in progress, but I'm trying to spice things up a little bit because I'm getting a little stagnant creatively. So I'm like, what if I had a little angle change? So we had this camera, and we had this camera, and we just go back and forth. Just made my life a lot harder editing-wise, but it's for the people. I put the shades on. And the reason I put the shades on is because we need to talk about minicamp today. And in particular, the mandatory minicamp side of things where apparently the buzz is astronomical. And it all started thanks to our friend Levi Edwards, who decided to play with our heartstrings a little by saying, perfect placement from Geno Smith finding Dante Thornton for a touchdown with two defensive backs draped all over him. This offseason, Dante Thornton has been one of, if not the most impressive rookie for the Raiders. I think we have another one here from Ryan McFadden that states, during the red zone period, Geno Smith threw a touchdown pass to rookie receiver Dante Thornton in tight coverage. Thornton has been getting quite a bit of work with the first team. I know what you're thinking. Rodney, don't let it get to you. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Do not let the hype seep into your veins. Too late. I have the shades on. Dante Thornton, I'm all in on this kid. We've got more tweets to look at. We've got a video of Pete Carroll running around the practice facility, on the ground floor, on the field, running mandatory minicamp. The buzz is insane, and here's what I want to convey to the viewer. It's okay to let the hype seep in. I've been trying to think of the best way to say this for a few weeks now because I got a call-in show caller that said, does it feel different because it always feels different, or does it feel different because this is the season that we're finally going to turn it around? And I've been saying for weeks now, I think this feels different because we've got people in positions of power that have been successful at those said positions of power. The only person that we had to question before seeing how good they were was John Spytek. That was the only guy who started out one thing, and we hired him and promoted him into something else. He was an assistant GM. Now he's a GM. And from all intents and purposes, we know Ashton Genty's going to be good, right? We know that. We got to hit on these other guys. And the idea that Dante Thornton not only is living up to the hype, but superseding it, getting blow with the ones, that is huge for our offense. If you have a dynasty league, pick him the hell up. That's what I did, and I'm so excited to see how he gets implemented into the offense. Speaking of the offense, let's continue to look at the tweets here because we saw what our guy Ryan McFadden said. Shout out to Darren McFadden. And here's what Vinny said. I might have this tweet. I'm going to have to incorporate this tweet somehow into the thumbnail. The Raiders' offense from QB to scheme to speed to pace looks night and day different from this point last year. And you know what I was thinking this whole time while reading this? We know our boy Hondo Carpenter loves to be a little hyperbolic, and he was loving the offense last year. So what's he going to say this year about how our offense is looking? Oh, I cannot wait to see what some of the people are saying after more reports come out from today, tomorrow, and Thursday, which is the 3-day run of mandatory minicamp in Las Vegas. I probably should go. Maybe I will. I don't know. But all that to say, last year, again, Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, Luke Getsy, we got it. AP, like we understand that night and day doesn't guarantee you a playoff spot. Night and day from last year is like you're walking and now you're jogging a little bit. That's night and day. Or no, it's like you're on the ground and you can't walk and you're crawling and now you're standing and you're jogging. Are you running? No, but you're jogging slightly. I do feel like, though, Vinny is pretty level-headed. And for him to say night and day difference is absolutely massive. I'm so intrigued to see what Chip Kelly's got going on with this offense. Now, what's interesting is Michael Mayer was interviewed during Media Day, And he kind of let slip that not only are we running a lot of 12 personnel, but we're running a significant amount of 13 personnel. Now, some people have speculated that that's going to be the 3 tight end thing with Ian Thomas. But there's also speculation that because they drafted Jack Bech so high and because he's so physical, having the most physically gifted blocking wide receiver in this class, they are going to use Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, and Jack Bech in that 13 technique scheme. And if you run any plays on Madden with like the 49ers or the Rams, you've got your 2 tight ends, and then just to the right of those 2 tight ends, you got your wide receiver like a Cooper Kupp, like Deebo Samuel, that's ready to block when needed to and is ready to sneak out there and run a route with your 2 tight ends. Chip Kelly has been a godsend for this team. Pete Carroll has been a godsend for this team. And I want to show you the vibes of mandatory minicamp, how different they are from last year to this year. Let's get into it here with the little video that we got from Vegas Today Sports. Pete Carroll patrolling and sprinting at full speed in Henderson, bringing enthusiasm to Raiders minicamp. And I want to watch a little bit of this, and then we'll probably just like let it play here as we just talk about it a little bit more. I hope we're not getting any of that audio. But you can just tell, man, this is not someone that you need to be concerned about the age of the coach. This is a squad that's ready to play for their coach. Everybody's involved. Everybody's active. Everybody is ready to fight for this team. How could I not put the shades on after seeing this? Pete Carroll just in the mix here. I believe at some point he takes off and he runs. Where is it? Skip a little ahead. Yeah, sprinting. That's full-on sprinting for a 73-year-old man. And he's probably beating me and you in a race, if I had any guesses. I cannot wait to see this team play. The offense looks night and day. Jack Bech and Dante Thornton look really good. Obviously, we know Justin Jeanty is good, but just think about that. Of all the freak athletes we drafted, Jeanty, Bech, Charles Grant, who was an all-pro wrestler, right? Darian Porter, 6'5", runs a 4.3 or whatever it is. The guy that's sticking out, Tommy Millott, Cam Miller, all these guys. The guy that's sticking out over Jeanty, over all of them, is Dante Thornton. You guys have no idea how huge this could be, because if Geno has a star rookie in Ashton Jeanty, a star rookie in Dante Thornton, a number 1 wide receiver in Jacoby Myers, a star in Brock Bowers, Jack Bech, filling out that depth Jacoby Myers 2.0 role, Michael Mayer being the tight end too, an offensive line that is up and coming. The offense could be even better than we thought, and we knew it was going to be a lot better than it was last year. It just comes down to Patrick Graham and this defense. Can we go out and get a Jair Alexander, a Jermaine Pratt? Can we use Jeremy Chin to be that Swiss Army man sub-linebacker safety over the top? Does Isaiah Polamau and Jacorian Bennett take the next steps? Only time will tell. But what I have to say is this. How the heck are you guys feeling about this? I feel like I'm doing a little bit of an old school video. I can't believe I've been doing this long enough to be considered doing something old school. But I need to tell you guys a little bit about the Patreon, patreon.com/ALLaBorde Raiders. If you want to become an executive producer like one of these beautiful people, get your name at the end of the credits, get videos days in advance, exclusive content, early content, ad-free content. That's all you got to do is sign up, link in the description below. Hit that subscribe button. We are like, what is it? 6 away from 13,000, which is absolutely insane. Hit that like button, comment away, and like I said, please be sure to subscribe. It is free. I have no charge to you. I love you guys. I'm excited, and I'll see you next time.